years that I have are 1975 to 1980. A lot of culture and events have happened through these years that have impacted the U.S. One of the most important events was the ending of the Vietnam War, creating movies such as Apocalypse Now, and Full Metal Jacket. With the recent violence, movies with mental disorders were totally in. Movies like One Who Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
You ready? Here we go.
In The Shining.
When do you think maybe he should be taken to a doctor?
As soon as possible. As soon as possible. Jack.
Films. These mental disorders provided humorous and thrilling plots. In reality, these people were belittled and treated poorly. When arriving to these institutions, practically all of their rights as a citizen were removed. These hospitals were either government-run or controlled by a private entity that consisted of their own personal militia and control. These hospitals would be advertised as a place for safety and refuge and offer a cure swiggity swidgety. The cure, however, was a series of experiments with the intention to permanently shift your brain, often leaving it to be fried. Many things that people thought were strange would be handled in these institutions, such as trying to convert gay people. If these places weren't taken care of, women would be taken advantage of and men would be used as punching bags. In the 70s, one instance of the insanity plea was suggested in the courtroom but heavily declined.
You might be witnessing one of the most horrible crimes, perhaps, in a century.
It was a grisly scene. Day after day, the bodies of boys and young men being taken out of the home of John Wayne Gacy. 29 decomposed corpses were found under the house and surrounding grounds. 4 other bodies were discovered in a river several miles away. In all, Gacy is charged with 33 murders over a 7-year period. More than a year later, 11 victims remain unidentified. Authorities claim the 37-year-old building contractor used job offers and sometimes strong-arm methods to bring his young male victims to his home for intended homosexual activities. Most were killed, a few escaped.
Definitely threatened me with that he had guns in the house, and that if he had to, if I went to the police or told anyone about his advances upon me, that I would be endangered with that, and that he wanted me to realize how easy it would have been for him to kill me right then and there.
Police searched the home for several months looking for other victims. The house was so badly dismantled that it had to be torn down. Gacy has pleaded not guilty by reason of insanity. During 3 of his pretrial court appearances, he collapsed and was hospitalized for apparent heart problems. But doctors have been unable to find any health problems serious enough to prevent him from standing trial.